That's disgusting.
Please remember that there is a photosensitivity/epilepsy warning on this, just to keep in mind, so make sure that you guys are safe. I'm Autumn Ivy. This is Ellis/Twin Skeletons/Twinkle Skeletons, depending on who you ask. This is our second day of surviving Hooked on You, which is a Dead by Daylight dating simulator. So, this is part 2 of our exclamation point charity for Hope for the Day. So if you're watching this via YouTube on the VOD, thank you guys so much for, supporting. Also, thank you for 10K. And here we go. Here's some more. You open your eyes. The sun is shining. There's not a cloud in the sky. And you feel great. Like, totally well rested. I don't trust that. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire, but you woke up several yards down the beach. Wait. Are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why, I have no idea. I mean, you're obviously just a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gangs hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? Talk about sexy. Here comes Trickster, carrying coffee.
Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off right. I hate him so much.
I don't trust him.
No.
I don't trust him. I don't trust... No, look, no man looking like that, bringing me fucking coffee on the beach and shit. I don't trust it. Fuck no.
Yeah, that looks safe.
Huh. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everybody knows musicians are morning people. Is that true?
No. I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one.
I like how his bat is squishy. That's adorable.
My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I am just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island.
Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now's the Never mind. He left. Well, at least he brought me a cup of... No, wait, don't drink that! What the hell was that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee. And I don't want anybody casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you. Yeah. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise. Type of place that gives you 5, 5, 10, 10, 2 thumbs up review to, not an internal prison of pain. Please make sure to leave a review. It really does help with the algorithms. Just trust me. I'm looking out for you, you know? So can we please move on?
Wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand?
This is not a parliament, and the floor is not recognizing the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment.
I need no recognition. I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave.
How do we fuck the ocean?
Yeah. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something of grave importance.
Fine, go ahead.
Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10 thumbs up review, if it was crafted with love and or that's the type of thing you're into.
You know, the ocean's right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You really should judge it on the artist's intent. And whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate vacations, it's not easy to do. Sometimes there are small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just part of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of a creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not be overly critical of them. Are you two trying to sell me that this place is actually being good? You don't have to say it like that. I mean, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee, you know? Sorry, we should have been here like 5 minutes ago.
They always do this on the second morning.
Sad, really.
Even if they do make some great points.
Oh, sure, they make great points. I agree. Can we please move on? Yeah, of course. Apologies, Daddy.
The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying our time here on the island?
Yes, I've been having a lovely time. Yes, it's been really entertaining. Yes, I'm not too suspicious there's no option. I'm going to take this moment to remind everybody, exclamation point charity gives to Hope for the Day, which is a mental health organization set up to provide tools to those in need. That is currently who we are working with today's charity stream, so thank you guys so much for being there. $1,230 so far out of our $2,000 goal has been raised. Obviously, we have a couple of other goals to reach. I would very much love it if we did, and at about 4 o'clock, which is approximately an hour and give or take about 10 minutes, I will also be posting up for the giveaway. So we will get to that right on the final hour. And if you guys would like to save up so that you can donate towards that to get some entries towards the prize, the mystery prize, we will work on that at the end as well. So keep that in mind as we do it. Yeah, no, I'm not too suspicious that there's no option. Yeah, I'm not at all suspicious there's no option here.
What an encouraging response.
And we're so glad you're not suspicious.
Hey, Claudette, maybe Daddy isn't suspicious because they figured out what they're actually doing here.
0 chance. They're still clicking. Even right now to see how you'll respond.
Hey, look at that. Yeah, they don't know anything. It doesn't matter though, Daddy. We are so happy to hear you're having fun.
I didn't say I was having fun. We're all having fun, Daddy.
Did you hear us? We're all having fun.
We do need to ask you one more question, though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? No? No. No, I'm not going to say anything negative about this island. You have my word. For that, I, Daddy, agree with the terms of this verbal contract.
Perfect.
Oh. Delightful.
Excellent.
Yes. Yes. Hey, Daddy, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that is in a positive review because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games at resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can only mean one thing.
Breakfast.
Perfect. Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon and so much for maintaining these beach bonds. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? Like a yogurt? Magic powers are only going to get you so far. And, you know, even killers watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings that you've experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. Looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anybody was wondering. Personally, I wasn't.
I'll be honest, I didn't expect you to survive yesterday, so congrats, I guess. Whether you survive today is 50-50 at best. Good luck.
That was bizarre. Back to your breakfast. Nope. Now Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings. I feel a stirring inside my animal heart. Something I've never felt before. It's almost like the feeling of right before I go in for a kill, but softer, warmer. Sounds like it could be love. Or maybe just indigestion from all that raw beef she had last night. Oh well, surely that must be it. And no one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast to... God, and just like that, here comes Spirit. If I look especially well rested this morning, it's not because I slept well. As you know, I'm much too dedicated to finding revenge to ever sleep again. But because you all really left me alone yesterday to be my best, not constantly annoyed self, and I thank you for that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all. Well, looking cute doing so. Guessing Wraith has had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group. Oh, perfect, there he is. Take us home, Wraith.
I'm glad the introduction of Daddy to our island paradise, and yeah, that was in quotations, didn't distract me from my normal routine. ignoring all of you and vice versa. This place is an eternal prison of suspicion and suffering, and no one cares. I'm still the only one asking any questions.
I'm asking questions too. When will the wraith shut up?
And now they're all looking at you, expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? Oh, I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep them wanting more. Now you're getting pretty good at this game, but sexy true-to-life experience. Shame you didn't get any breakfast, but so be it. That got awkward fast. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. Do you hear that? Who are you addressing, me? Well, yeah, I mean, I guess that is okay, right? Like, you know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like the person that I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you have actually lost your mind, seeing how, like, I'm not real at all. Yeah, I heard it this time. No, I think it's coming from behind the pool shed.
No, stick it in there. A little more. Yeah, that's it. Yes.
How does that feel?
Intense.
Nice.
Yeah, that feels right.
This is uncomfortable. Now I want you to take that and put it right... Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Just like that?
Exactly like that. I swear I had no idea that these two even do, whatever it is that they are doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so that, like, they know you're close by and you can literally hear everything. Oh wow! Look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on a chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it!
Come on, a little privacy, please.
Dwight is panting, and Claudette has a crazed look in her eyes. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know that I was here, and that I could hear you... You know. Know what? What do you think we were doing? You were doing... I don't know exactly what you were doing, but I mean, it sounded like... fun? You think 2 people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oh, oops.
We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected.
I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from. And I believe that exact place is in our appendix. Why else would it be there? Oh, makes sense to me. Did you actually think we were... me and him? Dwight?
You don't have to laugh that hard. They get it.
No.
My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now.
Let's go, lover boy. I noted all our entry wounds, and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, Daddy. You're gonna need it.
And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how.
That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A, cragmedy, if you will. Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, you're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far, today has been pretty exhausting too. But you're dedicated to achieving a true, centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up the sun in a heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you.
Ooh, I like that. I want to be on a date with you.
I want to be on a date with me. Can I be on a date with me?
Can I come?
You can be on a date with me. I am on my date with me, though. And
I'm
like you're
third wheeling on a date with you. Okay. That's better than
That was
nothing.
so sad. Great.
I'm gonna date the ocean.
Me too. Exclamation point charity, guys, if you would like to assist us in hitting our $2,000 goal for Hope for the Day. It is sincerely appreciated. Every dollar counts. And please remember that at about 4 o'clock, I will be doing the final hour giveaway where all of your donations count towards the prize. Now, if you decide you don't like the prize or you don't really need it, I believe that there's an option for a cash incentive, so keep that in mind as well. But that will be happening in approximately an hour. Just a real quick reminder, too, what Hope for the Day actually is. That is www.hftd.org. Hope for the Day is an organization that makes mental health care and discussions around mental health accessible to everybody in need, whether it's through online support groups, in-person therapy, or so on. Literally, their goal is to continue to provide tools for really early recognition, as well as intervention to disrupt the highest risk factors for mental health crisis, as well as suicide prevention. They engage all audiences, from adolescents to seniors. They engage all community spaces, and that includes anything academic, anything professional, even general population, which honestly is super huge, especially when we live in a society where we don't feel like we have some of the help or the support that we actually do have. And talking to people is fucking hard. Suicide completion rates have surged to a 30-year high, which is huge because that's over 48,180 people dying by that hand every year, which averages about 121 completions each day. So having this support system, having this help, being able to give to a charity like this and donate and make sure that this organization is well supported so that they can in turn support others is super huge. They have work represented in all 50 states, 26 countries, and in 17 different languages. So being supportive is super important. So please keep that in mind. That is the real reason that we're here today. It is fun and it is games, and we are definitely playing a dating simulator for Halloween. But the real reason that we are here is for that. Thank you so much, Valky, and I really appreciate that. We are working towards that $2,000 community games goal. But everything helps. We are currently at $1,235, and again, we have about an hour left. So fingers crossed, I'm hoping we will reach that goal.
Who would make the first move?
And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky-tipped, like a palm tree bending over to screw with you. But it's no tree at all, it's...
Hey, babe. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they're feeling? What's that about? Some forced kind of check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy, kind of lazy. Whatever, though. Breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon. Or after 4.
I hate him. I do.
Is that an intermittent fasting joke?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, actually it is.
Oh, yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You see my abs, by the way?
Hold on, stop. As a health person, let me interject, okay? No, stop. You come here. You come here and you support me. As a health person, intermittent fasting is not in general a bad idea, but I would like to point out that if you wake up and you have breakfast at about 8 a.m., 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. That is a 10-hour period that you can eat approximately 3 to 5 meals depending on your dietary needs and your caloric needs. You shouldn't have to eat past 6 p.m., but eating at 8 and having a 10-hour period to eat is totally fine, so fuck that. Fuck your abs, Crickster. Why we can't have nice things.
Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out, if you play your cards right.
He's so suspicious.
I could give you a private show.
No.
Catch you around.
Is a private show involving a knife in my back?
Sure.
His abs are pretty amazing. I mean, you gotta give him that. And that blow-up bat is threatening, but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. It's genius design.
Genius.
He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything, and we are not best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking, it's not an open no invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 fucking seconds. Okay, now that that guy's gone, we've got some deep ground rules established we're definitely gonna abide by. It's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and... No. Another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Oh yes, Huntress. That makes sense. You two have gotten pretty cozy. We should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hunt us. I mean, hear us there. Doesn't that sound intriguing? But immediately a flood of worry floods your brain. Should you pack a picnic? Bring a swimsuit? A pocket knife? You decide to bring as much as you can. You may have to make a run for it at some point, and honestly, you should be prepared. But of course, you washed up on this island with nothing but the clothes on your back, so you've got nothing to gather. Are you really ready for this? I mean, they call her the Huntress, not the Hugstress. You look up at this towering goddess, trying to form a sentence, when suddenly, before you can decide if you want to go off with her, the trapper interjects.
I demand that you reconsider. Why settle for a bunny with a hatchet when you can have everything you ever wanted?
Oh, tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are cold-blooded killers. But you know what they say. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were actually poisoned all along. Sorry. This island's really got me a little tilted. So, who will it be? Certainly not Trapper. Not Trapper. Nope. I gotta go with Huntress. Whee! Oh my god, she's adorable. You and Huntress make your way to the secluded beach house. Your heart thrums in your chest. Don't look it up. Thrums is a real word, I swear. Are these nerves of excitement or terror? Isn't it fun to mix the sexy and horrifying? Huntress is quiet as a mouse as she guides you through the island forest. You struggle to keep up with her. She moves like a jungle cat, all muscle and silent leaps across thorny brush. She halts suddenly, and you crash into her, having been desperately trying to keep up. You follow her gaze and realize that you've arrived. A cabin in the woods. Obligatory in nearly all horror films and stories, by the way. And you've come here, willingly, with a fearsome killer. Great job! The cabin is cozy, but something seems a bit off about it. You can't quite put your finger on what it is. Huntress stares at you through her bunny mask, cocking her head to the side as if trying to gauge your reaction to her hideaway. Are you gonna invite me inside? Why do you need an invitation? Are you a vampire? No. Oh. Is it just me or did Huntress seem a little disappointed? I didn't really peg her for a lover of the Fang, but hey, I don't judge. Come in. Let's explore. That got weird fast. You follow her inside. It's creepy, rickety, and definitely not up to code, but it has a certain homey charm. You're quite the decorator. She blushes. Indeed, she is. Chandelier made of bones hangs delicately from the foyer ceiling, and a collection of trinkets lines the mantel. Something tells you that the people who once owned these things are not of this mortal coil anymore. Could you be Huntress's next victim? The thought gives you a wicked thrill. Hey, she's looking at you again. What do you think of my collection? I'm more of a minimalist. I could learn to like this. It's so much. I could learn to like this for her. I could like it. I could like that. I could learn it. I could certainly learn to like this. I mean, the whole place, it's quite tactile. There's just so much to look at. The organized chaos really makes me want to craft things with my hand. I knew you'd like it here. You have eye of someone who appreciates fine stolen things. I can't wait to go treasure hunting with you. We could find so many more goodies on this island. But first, what do you think of the other killers on the island? I mean, Trickster's pretty out there, but everybody else seems like they have really interesting backstories and whatnot. Oh, a little gossip, huh? What are you playing at, Daddy? Huntress considers this for a beat. She seems to have two modes. Thoughtful and explosive. You hope to never be in the splash zone when the explosive part emerges. Why? Are you jealous? Before you can answer, the house begins to shake. Huntress loses her balance on the termite-infested floor and falls into your arms. You're not mad about it, but before you have time to enjoy taking this moment in. Oh my fucking god! Oh no, it's an attack! A horde of killer crabs invade through the crevices in the poorly constructed cabin! They race at you, and Huntress in swarms, clacking their razor-sharp claws at you. You must act quickly! What do you do?
Are you fucking with me?
Nope. Shield Huntress! I will step in front of my muscle babe. Grab a shushka. Run and hide, or shield.
I'm gonna go with grab a shushka.
From crabs. What is a shushka?
I don't know.
I need to know what a shushka is.
Shank?
What is a shushka? Shushka. Oh, it's a saber. It's a type of saber. They could have just said saber. I feel like grab the thing. I'm gonna grab the thing. I should be shielding the waifu, but like, I'm gonna grab a weapon because I feel like she would respect the drip of the shushka, right? Either shield her or grab the shushka. What do we think?
Shushka.
Shushka? Y'all getting real quiet right now. Grab the blade. Valkian says blade, blade, blade. Shushka Bob. All right, grab. You quickly reach out and grab a shushka off the wall. Being the highly educated person that you definitely are, you totally know what a shushka is. It's Russian and sword. Not an umbrella or a can of cola or something else like that. Back to back with Huntress, you both hack away at the attacking crustaceans. You manage to slay the majority of the killer crabs, and the ones you miss go scurrying away back into their hidey holes. Huntress turns to you with a gaze that's full of passion and intrigue. However, before it bubbles over, she looks away, suppressing this feeling. Is she nervous? Huntress sits down on the wicker couch and begins cleaning the guts off her hatchet. It's an obligatory scene for every killer. You're just happy to not be the source of what she's wiping off. Looks like we're having crab for dinner. She doesn't smile at your joke. She has that ponderous look on her face again. You join her on the couch. Man, sometimes those near-death experiences really get me thinking about what I want in life. I think I'd really like to start a family one day. How about you? Of course. Maybe one day with the right person. No way, not for me. You know, maybe one day with the right person. I feel like that's the appropriate answer. I mean, it's a life-changing decision. You have to make sure it's right. Huntress smiles coyly. Good answer. You never know what kind of weirdos are out there. What were you like as a kid? You try to imagine this giantess as a meek child in a puffer coat wandering about the forest. Huntress chuckles, her laugh quite cute and soft. I was so innocent. We hunted to survive, then went back to cottage and mother would tell me stories and we drank tea and imagine a life far away from the woods. Somewhere like this. I suppose I finally achieved what she always wanted from me, but since coming here, something feels off. It's beautiful and warm and everyone is so attractive. Like, thirst traps galore. But don't you get the feeling that something is coming for us? Oh no, she's onto you. But onto you about what? Swirling memories rush through your head. Nightmares, visions of a dark cloud. Claudette and White's vacant stares that belie some sort of hypnosis. Quick, validate her theory or try to push it off. Totally. Not really. Totally. Totally seems viable. Totally seems like the correct answer here. I think you're onto something. I mean, what do we know? How long have you been here? Like, do you remember anything at all about why we might be here? I've been having these dreams, seeing things. I think we're all serving some greater purpose here. Huntress reveals a strange object that she stole from the near stage where the trickster performs. It has some strange symbol on it. Oh. Truthfully, it doesn't really seem that strange to you. It's just a glass bottle. However, the label is interesting. She hands it over to you, but before she can explain her theory, Claudette and Dwight burst in on you and interrupt.
We have a dramatic announcement.
But it needs to happen back at the beach. You motherfuckers. You arrive at the beach and realize you were set up. There's no big announcement after all. What we have here is good old-fashioned rivalry.
It's true, exactly like that voice that we cannot hear and certainly aren't referencing says.
We were forced to interrupt your lovely date by another killer. They are here and ready to make you an offer of love you won't be able to deny. Trapper emerges from the water. Is he in slow motion?
Yep.
He's pure thirst. He's like Paul Newman on horseback. He's Denzel on the cover of GQ. Like manliness brought to life. Also, was he holding his breath under there this whole time waiting for his cue? Like that is commitment to a bit if I have ever seen it.
Heard you spent the day in a quaint cottage. That's cute. How about a quaint mansion? Or better yet, how about one on each continent? Oh yeah, I'm including Antarctica. I'm really rich. Think of how cozy we can get there in a snowy 10-bedroom chateau. One of those pools that's half indoor, half outdoor, but nice and warm throughout. That way, you can kill a mama polar bear from the outside while watching her cubs cry over her body from the inside.
Wow. Trapper is the real deal. And by real, I mean really. And by deal, I mean evil.
Plus, you really want to hunt for your food for the rest of your life? With me, you get it both ways. Savagery and someone to clean up after you. Sounds nice, huh?
No. No, it does not actually, in fact, sound nice. Todd. As if. That life isn't for me, bro. I'm really impressed you can speak with implied quotation marks. Honestly, really cool. This guy's a total douche nozzle. Try hard much? He's like the turn of the century Pacific Northwest version of a Wall Street bro. Trust me, it tracks. Patrick Bateman with a huge chip on his shoulder. You wouldn't go with him if you were brandishing a cleaver. Oh shit, he is! Thanks, but no thanks. I'm into a quieter lifestyle. I relish my independence, and I don't really need someone to wipe my ass for me. You run back to the huge arms of the huntress. She hugs you tight. So tight you think you feel the life leave your body for just a minute, but honestly it hurts so good.
You know what? I'm impressed that you stood up to me. I appreciate someone giving me their totally honest opinion, even if that opinion makes me want to carve out your liver. And the butt wiping comment? That's not what I meant by clean up after you, but I'm hiring someone to do that for me the moment I get home.
Trapper leaves and you turn to Huntress, walking in slow motion back into the water. It's actually pretty weird. Like, is he just gonna stay in there all night, or shall we continue our date? Aww. Huntress leads you back to her cabin. You thought you'd remember the way, but it's like the forest has completely changed. Nothing is familiar. Better not get lost down here. Can you believe that guy? Classic trapper, pulling move like that. I'm so glad you chose me, though. I don't think we've explored all there is between us yet. She winks, a bunny-masked eye, and scoops you up onto her back. Huntress runs through the woods with you piggyback riding her. The wind ruffles your hair. Animals clear a path for the mighty woodswoman as she races by the lead from that famous teen vampire drama in that one scene where he calls her a spider monkey. Huntress does not call you that. Whee! Eventually, she gently lowers you to the ground, and you take in your surrounding. A wooded clearing in the forest. Huntress prances about like a deer in a meadow. I like to come here sometimes to clear my head and pick up a few cute woodland creatures. Foxes are my favorite to slaughter. They think they're cute and sly, but I see right through them. They're just assholes. Great with hot sauce. Huntress hears rustling and darts off to find its source, crouching down low like an animal. Now you're in the middle of the forest. Which way did you come from again? No idea. Your sense of direction is all off. A mellifluous voice floats through the air, landing upon your ears like syrupy honey. Come find me. There is no instructions. Great. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh geez. Okay, got it. Perfect. Oh god. Not bad. Nervous. Got it! Oh god, again? Oh, fuck. I might miss this one. Okay. Oh god, okay. Holy shit! Oh no. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try. Tag! You bop Huntress on the shoulder when you find her. She high-fives you. You trying to date this young lady or just like bro down all day? You're so good at hiding. I'm having a real blast. Thanks. They say it takes 10,000 hours of practice to get good at something. Hey, they do say that. That was fun, huh? I keep trying to just relax and have good time, but it's really hard for me. Anytime I let my guard down, something terrible happens. What? Like what? What about if we let our pants down? Totally. That's rude as fuck. Like, funny, but rude. I don't think I can in good conscience pick that. I have no trust. I'm gonna ask, like, what? Sometimes I find young girls in woods, little perfect angels that need my protection. But if I turn my back for moments, they wind up dying. Well, that got dark. But you feel like Huntress wouldn't really admit it to just anybody, so... Oh, look! Claudette and Dwight are back! Okay, we swear we're here for a good reason this time.
Yeah, no one is manipulating us this time. It's just time for dinner. Come get some grub.
What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining. And that's not just the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No, you really are feeling this whole romantic experience thing. Oh, don't worry. I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business. All the appetizing singles we have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Wraith is here too. We're not going to do the gag where we cram them all on screen at the same time again, so like, just believe me, they are all here. They're all just as sexy and demented as you remember them. You know, I mean, with your love on the line, everybody's being real careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm honestly as surprised as you are that these four are falling for you. Like, no, I mean, not because of your personality, but like, you just met them yesterday, you know? However, since Spirit seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, she throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murderer's Island, but hey, you know, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight's the least we can do. Heaven knows they won't do any better than that. Clearly, I need to do a little bit more to be part of this group, or I'm gonna be alone forever. However, I don't eat, and I like being alone, so I take that all back. I don't care what the group has for dinner, as long as we start with shrimp cocktail. I saw a movie once where these ghosts turned shrimp cocktail into a haunted synchronized dance. I'm still working out how they did it.
You mean beetle?
Daddy, stop them from saying it. Beetle shrimp? The most rare and delicious type of shrimp? Beetle shrimp? Is this some new species? I've hunted many beetle and many shrimp, but I've never heard of beetle shrimp. Of course you haven't. Spirit, you know, like, they got hypnotic power. Anybody who sees them soon forgets. Also, you know, like something to do with dancing.
I wasn't gonna say anything that dumb. I was gonna say...
Excuse you, Daddy. Now, you're saying trapper? You know, you've done all you can, and honestly, I appreciate it. I'm gonna have to narrate us out of this somehow. Hold on, are you afraid we might actually recite some spell and conjure a ghost? Because I hate to break it to you, but it's a little too late for that. And the giant osprey swooped down, dropped severed head, table, distracting everybody. Trapper!
But I've never seen this particular severed head before. What? This time I'm just being honest.
Sorry, not my finest work, but honestly, something had to be done. We gotta be careful about, like, which cultural references we get mixed up in, you know, is all.
Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day.
Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You have had an interesting day, that's for sure, but how would you describe it to the others? You say too much or too little, and it could affect your standing with the group. I'm gonna save just in case, because I don't trust. Okay, but don't just sit there and say nothing. Nothing is not an option. Tell of your brush with death. Joke about having kids. Ooh, I feel like this is not good. That is not the correct. I'm gonna go with not the correct. So, brush with death sounds solid.
Yeah.
Gonna say brush with death. Oh, today was nuts. I mean, we went to Huntress's secret cabin and killer crabs attacked us. It's true. I'll fall asleep tonight to delicious sound of crunching crustaceans.
That would never have happened on my yacht. I grind them up. Much more satisfying way to kill crabs. At least those kinds of crabs. I'll look home for the other kind.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everybody eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now, and honestly, they're all really tired. Oh wait, no, sorry. There's a dreary, like, supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica. It's not a charming parody dating sim set in, like, undisclosed tropical paradise. Bony appetite. Don't you mean bone?
No. Almost everything we serve has a lot of bones in it. Even the vegetables.
Impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everybody finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean off the table. They linger around you as they pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? I'm gonna thank them. Like, why would I ignore them? Like, they're busy busting ass, man. Your top-notch service is much appreciated. In fact, here. For us? Just for doing our jobs?
Thank you kindly.
Everyone, if you'd please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen. Something that will change everything.
You can willingly go, or you can unwillingly go. You have no choice, tough cookies.
Did you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb?
Yes, and I immediately regret how I did.
Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul.
I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes. Because of childhood trauma involving fire.
My guy is so sad. And finally, everyone starts moving toward the fire pit. If only to get away from Wraith's complaining.
You leave Bing Bong alone.
Bing bong. You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will narrator tell a story? I bet they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably just not a great sign. Oh god. Oh cool, now everybody's looking at you. So, you know, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story, or, you know, we could play charades? Boggle?
Well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story?
Wraith points his spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. You duck out of its way. Who knows what that thing can do? Honestly, probably shoot lasers. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Now, you can't tell if you're warm for the fire or if it's your nerves heating up.
I know that the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here and doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us all alive.
He's so sad. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith! Daddy was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. I guess I'll tell a story. It seems to be what everybody wants, and I feel like if I decline, that's
I wouldn't.
my death. So fine, I'll tell a story. Sure, I mean, I'm game to tell a story.
I hope it's a mystery.
Okay, so what type of story do you want to tell? Romance, adventure, or action? Okay, I'm gonna let you guys pick. So do we tell romance, adventure, or an action story? Romance. Okay, we're doing romance. I'll tell a romantic story. About two lovers who take poison together and die, foaming at the mouth. Or about two strong hunters who meet when they both try to bludgeon same wily Wolverine. Not quite. It's about my parents. Well, they met at a college party, you know, he was hosting, she'd been dragged there by some friends. They couldn't have been more different, and yet, as the night went on, they were drawn to each other. And she made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her major, you know, women's studies. And they were married within 2 months.
A bit too soon if you can't trust somebody, don't you think?
It's so sweet.
Exactly. I learned a lot about love from them. if you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with their partner. Love could spark from a mere look across a campfire. Now you've got their attention. Each killer is furiously attempting to catch your eye from across the fire pit. Except for Trickster, who's just kind of wandered over the bar and is loudly playing his own music on headphones just to drown you out. Okay, that wasn't a very good story. Like, I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually really bad. Like, sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. And we can't just end it here. So, who else would you like to hear a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. Ooh. Okay, do we want to pick somebody different, or do we once again want to pick Huntress? I like how you guys are keeping to it, at least. Huntress, you seem raring to go. Let's hear from you.
Sure thing. My neck of the woods isn't wanting for horrifying mythology. Mother once told me of a young man who was traveling back home after the war.
Oh, which war?
It doesn't matter.
I just wanted some backstory details to paint a picture.
I'll paint you a picture if you want.
The man was lost and running out of food rations. He stopped to rest for the night underneath a majestic birch tree. That's when he saw the woman, naked, skin glistening in the twilight glow.
Ah, I'm invested.
They sang a haunting melody as they made their way downhill towards inviting lake. Enchanted by the music, the young man followed the parade of beautiful women until they stopped in a clearing next to the water. They turned to him and smiled. One woman with long red hair stepped forward and reached for his hand. The others began to play music. Lutes, flutes, and tambourines. The melody was intoxicating. The man's feet began to move underneath him. He was dancing, moved by the magical music of these mysterious women. Twilight darkened into the night, and the man grew weary. But when he tried to still his moving feet, he found that he could not. "Help! I cannot stop dancing!" he cried to the nearest woman, a slender woman with green hair. She drew near to him, and he saw her features distort into something horrific. She was bloated, an eye hanging from one socket, skin the color of algae, a rusalka, her true self. "You'll never stop dancing," she screeched at him. "My sisters and I were drowned in this lake by men of your regimen. Consider this your punishment." The man cried out, "But it wasn't me." "Someone must pay," the Rusalka said, her voice filled with briny malice. And so the man danced, and danced until his bones broke and his heart gave out. The dance of death. A silent beat as everyone takes in this macabre ending. But it's not all that bad. Rusalkas are also fertility goddesses. If a lady has stumbled across them, she would have been blessed with a fruitful womb. And probably some candy for the road.
Damn, does she really think that's a happy ending? Like, God, I want what Huntress is having.
Hey, how was story time? A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up.
When you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more of a fan of the episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off any individual installment, and it builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator.
Tell me, Daddy, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be?
Ooh. Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're just here to make sure that you seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening.
God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic Twilight moment.
Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know what we need to get back to. That thing we do when we're ever not on screen.
Okay, you have fun tonight and try not to end up dead.
Why did you say the words wink wink out loud, and like what kind of double entendre are you getting at with that like end up dead thing? Dwight's physically incapable of winking, not since, the accident. And you do know that all of these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right?
Well, except for Spirit. She really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perp. No wonder she's pissed.
Did I hear somebody trash-talking Spirit? Deal me in! What do you say we take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak this bud while I roast this ghost with some killer hot takes?
Please, enough talk of burns, things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to a literal fire. Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? What if we turned and ran as far away from this place as we could? Just you and me.
On those spindly legs? You probably tired before you got too far. If it's running away to someplace more secluded, Daddy is after. They should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my Vox speed really reflects my giant stature, but that's because I choose to move slowly for stealth reasons. It's my own choice and it's completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore.
It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on, or just me?
Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the intention of everybody else, is still on you. For the moment.
If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us, maybe we could all move on with our lives or, some special projects we might have going.
You heard him. Who will it be? Who will you head off with for an evening activity? I'm just saying, you may not get like a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murderer's Island actually comes to a close, so... And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either, but with this streaming reality TV dating show boom blah 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 happening, it's really probably all that pretty much is not taken, so. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we are back to excluding Trickster because, that guy. Bunny. Huntress? You know, I had the feeling you'd pick me. You've got good taste. And I don't just say that because I'm considering eating you. Huntress licks her lips as she eyes you up and down. You've never felt like a literal piece of meat this much in your life before. What have you gotten yourself into? Let's go over to the bar. I'm going to make you something special. Oh, fuck. You and Huntress whisk yourselves away to the bar, and when you arrive, you find an arrangement of arts and crafts supplies? Are those taxidermy tools? Cool. Are you freaking out? I'm not freaking out. You wonder what's going through Huntress's head. Though she's bubbly and enthusiastic, you're always terrified that she might snap. Something on your mind? She smiles. Drink this. Oh, fuck. That looks weirdly tasty. Huntress hands you a seemingly normal tropical cocktail. If one were to drug you into some sort of a state in which you couldn't be operated on, well, these flavors would certainly hide the poison. You look around and consider what else there is to live for besides becoming Huntress's little toy, and honestly, the conclusion is bombs away! You pound the drink. It's quite nice. I've been thinking about making you a present. A mask. Would you be into that? Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I've always admired yours. What would you like? And it can't be a dog, even though I know you like them. There was this ex, they were really into Dobermans, like too into them. It's a long story. Rabbit, anglerfish, or fluffy cat? Oh, anglerfish would be fucking terrifying. I mean, I feel like a rabbit mask would be cute, because then, couples, matchy rabbits. And then I'm not super into the fluffy cat. So, angler is horrifying, by the way. But cute romancy matchy or horrifying anglerfish. You guys are saying fish. All right, I'm gonna save because I do want to see. Oh, I can't save. Oh no! We gotta go with fish. A mask with a light dangling out the front of it, like a big scary fang teeth. All the better to see in the dark when I go out for my evening hunt. Enchant my prey to death. I'm talking anglerfish, baby. That is such a cool idea. Badass. But yeah, I'm full of cool ideas. I don't even know where they come from. Probably the clouds or something. Well, I know what I'm going to be working on tonight. All alone in my skimpy pajamas. Huntress winks at you. Should we just, like, get out of here? Well, this deserves a celebration. Okay. I'm tired of playing the coin game with Huntress. I feel like we should just, like, get out of here, you know? Alright, cool. These drinks are making me pretty sleepy. Should we just, like, get out of here? Maybe go get directly into your bed? No! That is not how tonight goes. I mean, it's not how it's supposed to go.
Not yet, at least. Kooky kids. Soon. Damn, Ocean.
Huntress, you got a lot of hobbies. Why don't you share something with us that you're passionate about?
Something less deadly than throwing axes or chasing survivors, maybe just a thought.
Making more masks? Or wait, making matching gloves? Oh, no, you little joker. I'm thinking of different type of making. Making our victims die fast, medium, or slow deaths, depending on the mood we're in. It's another round of Be Careful What You Wish For on Murderer's Island. Dwight, I need your help.
Doing something in a different place entirely?
You read my mind. Meet you there. I'm talking about mycology. You know mushrooms? I've picked a lot of them, and I'm very familiar with which ones make for great soup base, and which ones make you super dead. I'll show you 2 mushrooms. At one point to the one that's safe to eat. Okay, that sounds easy enough. Definitely not the black one, if I remember correctly. But aren't they both deadly? Oh, that little fella. That little fella is an autumn skullcap. And after eating one, if the diarrhea doesn't kill you, the liver failure probably will. Next up, this one's very easy. I'm sure you'll nail it. Point at the one that won't result in almost instant death if you eat it. This one. Uh-oh. You would have just eaten a deadly dapperling, which has names that is both adorable and, well, deadly. Adorable and deadly. Do you know of anyone like that? Final question. Which will make you jump for joy? And which will make you vomit until you die? It's a trap.
These are all traps.
It's a trap. The green one looks cute. Oh! Correct. That's a green cracking Rasula. Sure, it might look moldy, but I guess you shouldn't judge a mushroom by its gross green cap. Not everything is exactly as it appears at first glance. That was fun, right? I like flexing a little more than just my biceps for you. Alright, let's see here. Tabulating your answers and... Well, not great, not all wrong, but it only takes one poisonous mushroom to put you down for good. Guess you'll just need to keep me around so you don't shove anything deadly in your mouth. Huntress claps her hands giddily. I appreciate you spending time with me tonight. I know the other killers are all very alluring in their own way. It means a lot that you'd spend time with forest bumpkins such as self. Yeah, but you're no bumpkin. Yeah, I'm super. I've been called a bumpkin. I've been called a country bumpkin. Like, no, I'm.
You are, but you're my country bumpkin.
This does not get you a date on the date with myself. You can't just roll away. That's not how you get... You're no bumpkin. You're a strong, independent woman. Don't demean yourself. Huntress leaps on you, knife to your throat. I'll demean myself.
Is this...
Watcher Rick just donated $50.
Yay.
Thanks, Watcher Rick.
Come on, keep going now.
I'll demean myself if I want to. She's angry, but also turned on. This is pretty hot. We're here. Claudette and Dwight are gathering everyone together on the beach. Typical.
Exactly what the voice said.
I'm telling you, and I'm being honest, that you are the only one who can hear me. Again, thank you so much. We're at $1,285 for exclamation point charity for Hope for the Day, which again is a mental health organization. So thank you guys so much for continuing to donate. I really, really appreciate it. The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everybody get sweaty. That's because it was? Oy. Feels like we've been here a lot longer than that, actually. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly so that I mean you, can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narratordom. Good thing you've really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, you know, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone's gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who Daddy chooses. Who's ready for a round robin?
How round are we talking?
No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you all about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. In no particular order, which was a weird thing to mention, right? Like, almost like the order does matter. Spirit, why don't you go first? Get this over with. You can go back to reading your book. Stop talking.
Hit us, Spirit.
Figuratively. Damn it, Dwight, you gotta watch your words with these people.
Tomorrow you'll spit in the face of God, die, and be reborn anew.
That's it?
If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw crayon art with Trapper, or dig up whatever mysteries with Rave. I don't know what those guys do all day. Do you want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of, or all of them?
Okay then, so hydrate tonight if you intend to hang with Spirit.
Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event, and also the larger meta-narrative of a Dead by Daylight dating experience?
Sometimes you just gotta say it.
Why, yes, thank you. I'd love to. So, Daddy, you're thinking of picking me? Well, it's your final warning. Pick me and be punished. And rewarded? Tomorrow will suck. Probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with, I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret in this island that'll make fans shit themselves with excitement.
Is it ghosty?
No, Ghost isn't there right.
If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. If not, you're begging. Also, everyone, even confident, sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht.
Sorry. Anyway, Wraith? Well, I don't know. I'd really prefer to just tell Daddy privately. I don't really know how that's going to work with these game mechanics.
What if you just, like, whispered it to Daddy? Wraith considers this for a long moment. Too long.
That's fine.
Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice to a barely audible whisper.
Tomorrow we have to find my bell. And then I can finally tell you about what I've been working on. It's going to be really special, the kind of thing where we really bond. And maybe finally get off this island. And maybe we can go on a real date. You done? Is that it?
Wraith nods, proud.
Bing bong.
Great. Huntress, why don't you take it from here?
Tomorrow morning I'm planning on nice atmospheric breakfast on yacht.
Don't worry, Trapper. Won't even know when it's gone.
What was that?
Nothing, go away. Then, boy oh boy, I've got such an adventure planned. It involves hunting for treasure.
What kind of treasure are we looking for?
Guess you'll have to pick me to find out. Let me tell you, it's primo stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to start preparing. Because it's clear already that you're going to pick me.
Confident. Mysterious. I like it. And time's up, everybody. God, you'll need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Now,
Go dream about all these swoon-worthy options so that you're ready to make a choice come dawn.
have a swell night. Did you two forget something?
Oh gosh, how could we forget? Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there is one more thing to do.
No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants, who's already teetering on the edge of a psychological break. And
Giving them a little push.
Hold up, this has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time and I am just now finding out about it? Oh, come on, the signs were there. Like, you just didn't read them.
Welcome to Murderer's Island.
It's now time to eliminate one of the killers. Ooh, it's like a butchering, but like it hurts even worse.
You can't kill a killer, but can you break their heart? Do you dare to even try?
You mean...
That's right. Tomorrow, one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be?
But why? Because it's dramatic.
Because it's surprising.
Because it's a classic reversal of fate.
And it will hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous.
What's it gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might actually throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. Well, that being said, at least you'd see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats. And I hear she can disappear? Yeah, really hard to track. Oh, if you get rid of Wraith, he might cry. And although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be like a really ugly crier. Huntress? Well, she might pretend to be okay with it, but then you're gonna start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. So, what sociopath are you eliminating? I really don't like Trapper.
So do Trapper.
Like, I really don't like Trapper. Trapper. Everybody's on the same page. Okay. Well, this was really simple. Trapper, honestly, you scare the living shit out of me. You're eliminated.
That's fair. Honestly, though, I don't care. You suck! But not in a good way. You poor me, you personality-free maggot. I wouldn't even be fun to kill you. Which I was totally gonna do tomorrow, first chance I got, so... Really, this is a win-win for both of us. Still might kill you, though. Out of principle, for eliminating me. Sleep with both eyes open. Have fun on your date tomorrow.
Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should get some shut-eye.
And don't worry too much about the broken heart you've left behind.
Because of course they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with Daddy when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again.
That's right. We're sending our limited player home with... Oh, God.
Their own mostly new trickster body pillow. The next best thing to the real trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try and stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right, it's Dwight tested.
That's really gross. Mostly new. Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well tonight, Daddy. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. Like, I mean knowing that there is a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by.
How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow?
I don't know how you'll do it, but you better. Before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know those two. Schedule. It is my mustache. Wow, what a crazy way to end the day. An elimination? I didn't even know it was that kind of game. Let's check in with everybody, especially with our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. I can't help it if I have sick arms and legs that go until they stop. I knew we had a connection from the moment I saw them through my mask. You can never be sure what's going on in newcomers' minds, but I like my odds for tomorrow. It's so fun hunting for love and not for food, or vengeance for a change.
I don't really know what's happening here. I honestly haven't been paying attention. Oh, Daddy? Sorry, I forgot. I'm focusing on other things. More important things. One way or another, I won't be here for much longer.
I don't handle rejection well. At least I don't think I do. No one's ever been dumb enough to reject me before. Yeah, the more that I think about it, the angrier I get. I'm a rage monster, so everyone in this room should be scared right now. Turn the camera off.
Did I think there was a chance I might get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I got eliminated? Not even a little. Does the volume of words I spend talking about how much I don't care about things signify a deeper yearning within me to be seen, heard, and validated by those around me? No. What? You're not part of this. You don't get a confessional.
That's cool, man. I'm not a part of anything, you feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly low budget, old school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie, I kinda wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down with a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. But I got my new album, upcoming tour, finalizing the new sneaker line, producing a limited series on my life, starting a new social media NFT crypto app, and doing these private gigs over on IP Island. My dudes, you gotta come check it out. IP Island, it's dope. It's where the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers, take a hike.
I'm gonna tell everybody that Trickster said about them. Don't worry.
I'm talking your favorite established characters from all over pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them. Like Ghost.
Don't you say it. Look, we get it. You're very popular and in demand, but we have a game to get back to, and honestly, I don't want to get sued.
Ghostface.
Come on!
Whatever, I don't even care. I'm the trickster. See you around, Daddy. You too, narrator.
I have a name, you know. You do? Yes, seriously. They do not pay me enough to deal with you people.
Is it my turn?
What? No, it's not your turn. You're sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair?
What's a chair?
It's the thing you're getting wet. Now it's gonna smell like mildew.
Okay.
Fine, let's just get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in.
Check-in? I was just looking for the bathroom.
Bathroom? Are you serious? It's down the hall to the left.
It's okay. Never mind.
Never mind? What does that even mean? Oh no, not you two. This wasn't meant to be a confessional time for like literally every character of this fucking game. It's okay, we don't have to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and honestly just wanted to sit down somewhere.
This chair is wet.
Yeah, I think the ocean just peed on it. How is that You know what? I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves.
I've got something to confess.
Oh great, what's it gonna be? You ate glue in the 2nd grade, you cheated on an algebra test once.
Watching Trapper get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that is my life that I felt even a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, this sun, these sweet sugary drinks, it sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity? The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls, it's like a crescendoing song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please erase me from this existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. And please, please get me out of this polo shirt.
Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll have
to wake up.
Yikes, huh? That was a weird way to end. Oh well, what are you gonna do? You let the camera roll long enough, somebody's bound to say something crazy. Anyways, seems like everybody's had their shot to annoy me tonight, so hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow is gonna be a doozy.
Poor Dwight.
Wow, that was wild.
Real.
That was real. Well, I'm Autumn Ivy. That was day 2 of this shit show that is hooked on you, which is a Dead by Daylight dating simulator, for those of you that are not aware of it. It has been a real pleasure bringing this to life, because holy fuck.